take out your notebook, because if you want to see breakthrough in your life, if you want to see God move in a mighty way in your life, you need answers, you want strategy, you want to go deeper in God, you need a reset, this is what you must do. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Johanna, and if you don't know already, I am building out a Daniel fast playlist here on my channel. So for anyone who is looking, wanting to know more, trying to discover more about the Daniel fast, don't worry. You can go to my playlist and you can find everything that you need to know about the Daniel fast. I'm talking from how to do the Daniel fast, how to grocery shop. I'm giving you recipes. And in this video, I'm about to teach you 5 things that you must do to prepare for a Daniel fast. If you've never done a Daniel fast before, there's some things that you want to make sure that you do ahead of time. And if you don't know, you can download our free workbook, How to Do the Daniel Fast, the 10-day Daniel Fast workbook. The link is in the description box somewhere around this video. Beneath this video, if you click down, you can find it. So take out your notebook, because if you want to see breakthrough in your life, if you want to see God move in a mighty way in your life, you need answers, you want strategy, you want to go deeper in God, you need a reset, this is what you must do. So the first thing that you need to do is that you need to prepare your mind for the Daniel fast. You got to understand, but you are shifting from eating meat, snacks, candy, all of these things that you just eat on a regular basis, and you are cutting it all out and saying that from now, for these next 10 days, I am only eating fruits, vegetables, beans, nuts, legumes. If you don't know what you're supposed to eat, hopefully I'll remember to put the video up here. After this video, you can go to the playlist and you can watch everything that you need to know about what to eat. But you are making a big shift and you have to prepare your mind. I always tell people it is not good to just run into a Daniel fast. You need to prepare. This is a long-term fast. 10 days is a lot of time. And your mind needs to be prepared. So number one, you need to commit and mentally commit to your fast. Like you are committing to God. Like, God, for these 10 days, I'm cutting these things out. I'm going to seek you. I'm going after you. Because at the end of the day, the enemy is going to come for you while you're fasting. If you are coming and saying, I'm fasting to seek God, I want to get closer to God, I want to get to know God on a new level, you really think the devil is just going to let you just up and fast and have breakthrough and get close to God and do all of these things that happens when we fast? He's going to throw attacks your way. And that's why you have to prepare your mind. You have to say mentally, I am committing to you, God, this 10-day fast where I'm turning down my plate. I'm not eating all of the choice foods, everything that I'm used to eating. I'm sacrificing it during this time because I want to go deeper in you, and I want to be able to hear you clearly. I want to be able to hear what you have to say to me. And so in that, you got to prepare your mind for the war that's about to happen, because this is going to happen. It's going to come, especially if this is your first fast. If this is your first fast, just know we have a Facebook group. So if this is your first fast, join our Facebook group. Once you sign up, the link is in the description box. Sign up, connect to the Facebook group with almost 1,000 women in this Facebook group. So just know, number one, prepare your mind and commit to the fast, because you're going to need it. So if these tips are helping you, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Like, subscribe right now. Don't forget, because you never know if you'll stumble across my videos again. So subscribe to my channel, because there's going to be a lot more videos coming in the near future. I don't want to let you know too much too soon, but it's going to be a lot of things that's going to help you become that person that you know is inside of you. So the second thing that you want to do to prepare for the Daniel fast is that you want to prepare your body for the Daniel fast. Now, some people may go into a fast and they may think, oh, I'm getting ready to fast for 10 days. Let me go get this chicken with mild sauce. Let me go get this steak. Let me go eat all these things. You really don't want to do that. You want to prepare your body because you're going to be eating less food. So physically, you want to start to taper down on the things that you're eating. For me, Holy Spirit is already moving, and I'm already getting those things off of my plate. Like, I am already getting the unction that I should eat more fruit. Typically, when you're being led to fast, you're going to see that what you're eating, you're not going to be eating those things that you used to eat, because your body is getting prepared to fast. And so I do not recommend going out and binge eating all the cakes, the pies, the snacks, because you want to slowly transition into a fast like this. The third tip that I have to prepare for the Daniel fast is to prepare your kitchen. Because if you are someone, because the Daniel fast is going to break things off of you. Addictions, they got to go. They're going to start to break. You got a candy addiction. You got a caffeine addiction. You got all these types of addictions. Oh, let me tell you, they will go. I used to be addicted. I'm going to tell you guys this. I used to be addicted to caffeine, energy drinks. Like, I'm drinking coffee back to back. I'm drinking Red Bulls. I'm drinking Monsters. I used to be addicted to caffeine. So in the beginning of my walk and my journey with God, I go and it's like, I know he's leading me to go fast. And I go on this fast and my caffeine habit is being broken. And I'm getting headaches. So this is for somebody. When you start to fast, you can't drink caffeine. You can't drink your coffee. So you're going to have these things that come up, these habits that need to be broken. Because for me, like I said before, if I'm dependent on the caffeine and the coffee to keep me going and keep me pushing, then I'm not praying and seeking God for strength to be able to make it. I'm just drinking my caffeine to give me the rush that I need. And so I was addicted to caffeine. I drank it all the time, every day, all day. When I tell you the worst headaches in my life, and I feel Holy Spirit have me say this today for people who are fasting and you start to get headaches, you're basically going through withdrawal because your body is like, where's the caffeine? This is how we function. This is how we keep going. But now we don't have our caffeine. So the worst headaches that you could have in your life, if you start to get them pushed through, keep going, because it's just your body is just withdrawing from the caffeine that it's used to. So headaches will come, especially when you drink caffeine. But back to what I was saying, you want to prepare your kitchen. If you are someone who eats a lot of snacks, a lot of candy, a lot of donuts, desserts, you want to get it out your kitchen because it's just temptation. For me, I've been able to get to a point now where it doesn't bother me, but in the beginning, I would be tempted with my son's fruit snacks, his little lunch snacks, little things that I like that he likes too. Like, I buy it for him, but I start to eat them. I start to snack on them. So some things, if they're for your kids, they're for your kids. But for your snacks, just so you don't have the temptation, you probably want to move them out of the kitchen, out of sight, out of mind, because if not, it's going to be that day where you don't really have anything to eat. You haven't prepared any food yet. You're rushing, you're going, and those chips are going to start to call your name. The donuts are going to start to call your name. The devil's going to tell you, oh, you can just eat this, you can just eat that, which you can if you want to. But this is us. That's why, number one, we made a commitment. We committed to this fast because we're going to see it through. And I also want to add this. It is so important when you prepare your kitchen that you make some kind of meal, some kind of beans, some kind of soup, some kind of something that will always sit in your refrigerator. I can't tell you how many times I'm working and I'm in the zone and I'm doing things that I need to do, and it's time for me to eat and I don't feel like cooking. But I always make, if you didn't check this out in the video, the last video I made, the grocery haul, I show you how to make this 3-bean vegan chili. And I keep something like that in my refrigerator at all times while I'm fasting. Because if I get hungry, if I don't feel like cooking at nighttime or something, if I'm just trying to hurry up and spend time with God and like run to my prayer room or something, I am grabbing that dish. And it is saving me during this fast. So the 4th tip that we have to prepare for the Daniel fast is to prepare your schedule for the Daniel fast. Now, a lot of people think that fasting or doing a Daniel fast is that you just get your food and prepare your food and you just fast and you eat that, and that is the I'm doing what I need to do and I'm getting my breakthrough this way. No, it is fasting and praying. So when I talk about prepare your schedule, you really need to prepare a schedule. I'm going to put the link in the description box on how to make a perfect schedule. You need to look at your schedule and say, okay, well, I know I work, I know I do these things, but I have these pockets of time that I can really go and seek God. I can pray into those areas that I'm dealing with. My finances, my health, my fitness, my family, my business, my ministry. That's basically what you want to do. You want to find those pockets of time in your day, in those 10 days. Like, okay, so I work from home, and I'm giving an example. Now, if I wake up a little bit earlier, then I can spend some time with God in the morning before my kids wake up and I need to get them ready. Let's say you work from home. All right, I work from home, and honestly, on my lunch break, I can go spend time with God. I can grab something quick and I can go and eat, and I can spend that time with God. I can get in my word. I can seek God during that time. I'm fasting and praying throughout my day, because I always say this. A lot of people talk about fasting for breakthrough and all of these things. But the reason that the breakthrough happens is that you are spending so much time with God that you are hearing what he's saying to you. You are hearing him clearly. He's giving strategy. He's leading people to speak to you. He's giving you confirmation through people, through sermons, through things, because you're actively seeking him to get the answers to what you're praying for. And that's why you want to look at your schedule and say, okay, because even in the Bible, it tells us that Daniel, during the Daniel fast, he prayed 3 times a day. Not everyone will be able to pray 3 times a day, but if you really look at your schedule, can you fit God in? And that's why you want to make room in your schedule for God. And the last tip that I have to prepare for the Daniel fast is number 5, make room for God in your life, in your home, in your space. Make room for God. And I did a video a while ago, making room or having a prayer room. Now, it does not need to be a prayer room, you guys. A lot of people get so wrapped up in the words that I use when I say a prayer room. It can be your car. Sometimes God speaks to people the most in their car. Quite honestly, I have a prayer room. But if you follow me on Clubhouse, you hear me say all the time that God gives me rooms in the shower. So God may speak to you more in the shower. He may speak to you while you're taking a bath. He may speak to you in your car, while you're taking a walk. But you just need to make room for him, to be able to hear him, to be able to spend time with him. Now, I do have a prayer room, and I'm in that prayer room all the time, and it helps me stay focused, and it's like a prayer closet. So I will always say that you need to make room for God in your home, in your space, in your area. But it could be a desk, it could be a chair, it can be a recliner. I don't care what it is. Make room for him, because as you are fasting, we already talked about fasting and praying. I need you to open your mouth. I need you to pray. I need you to pray aloud. I need you to seek God. I need you to really open your mouth and pray while you're doing this Daniel fast. So whether it is a closet in your home that you just want to move things out the way so you can run to that secret place, you can check out the video to really see how I turned a closet into my secret place or my secret space. But in that, make room for God in your heart. Make room for God in your home. Make room for him as you fast. Like, that's all he wants. He wants to be a part of your life, of the questions. He wants to give you the strategy, the plans. He knows the plans that he has for your life. He wants you to come to him as you're fasting and get the downloads, get the information, get the heads up, get the red flags, get all of this while you're fasting and praying and seeking him. So I really want to stress the importance about making room for God and really keeping him as a priority. Going on this 10-day vacation with him. Removing the Netflix. Removing the Hulu. Removing those things. Just remove those things for 10 days. Put it in the comments. What's your biggest distraction right now? And that's something to think about. So you should see a video come up on the screen right now. Make sure you go back to my Daniel Fast playlist to watch other videos, learning more about the Daniel Fast. I guess that's it. Later. I like stand-up videos. I might just turn all my videos to stand-up videos.